open. Get in here. Gotta find us a song. Let's find the Swish and Swipe. Where is it? There it is. Come on in. We can do this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Swish and Swipe.
I'm swishing, I'm swiping, but you won't hear me griping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. I really dig it, I get it. It only takes a minute to keep my house looking this way. And you should see me move when I'm getting in the groove. With a can-do attitude, or I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today.
That's right. Made it a habit.
There's nothing hard about it. Just
15 minutes a day. I'm cleaning and flinging and do my quick routines, and I'll soon be able to play. You should see me smile when I'm sprucing up this time. Let's get 50 shares.
A little while
We're done. And it's fun.
when I'm swishing,
Swiping,
no, you won't hear me
rapping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today.
Here we go now. Swish and swipe. Round and round I scroll, just once around this tub, and things are
Looking up and I fly
so high
when I'm swishing and swiping. Well, you won't hear me griping, 'cause
I'm blessing my house today. That's right. I'm
blessing my house today. Get on in here. Yeah. I don't know if that stopped or not. Yeah. Well, nope. Here we go. I stopped it. I think I stopped it. Anyway, it's Tuesday. It's Plan and Play Day. So, what are we going to do for planning? Now, I don't believe in goals. Deanne likes goals. I don't like goals. I like to set up systems, baby steps, to get us to where we need to be. And I think it is important more than we did this last February when the pandemic first, we started hearing about the pandemic, and we started building our pantries, y'all. We started building up our pantries. So I think it is important. That's one thing I've helped Liz to do this Christmas. Her Christmas present was to build up her pantry. Because when you live paycheck to paycheck, it's tough. It's tough to build up a pantry. So here's what we're going to do. You know how during the Christmas holidays, during the Christmas, the 2 months before Christmas, since October, we started buying things so that we wouldn't have to buy them all during December, to make our cookies and to do all the things we needed to do. We started buying these things. Well, guess what? I think we should start putting together some of our favorite menus that are easy to store. Things that are easy to store. One of those menus for me is some clams and onions and just a can of clams, and I make this wine sauce to go over linguine. It was the first thing I ever served Robert, first thing he ever ate. So having pasta on hand, having jarred sauce on hand, having a way to cook, an ability to cook, which I always have with I have an electric skillet in the basement. I have a generator, but I also have a fireplace and I have a rack that I can put a skillet on. And all you gotta do is saute some onions around and add some wine to it and throw in the scallops and make the little sauce. Hey, having several menus that you can cook and you have the stuff on hand to cook with. It's like having our emergency bag for when we get the stomach virus, which there's fewer incidents of stomach viruses these days, but having an emergency bag. So putting together these things, right now I've got a COVID bag. I've got everything I need and I'm taking my supplements to keep me strong and healthy, taking my vitamin D, and it's just fun to know that you're prepared. Know that you're prepared. That releases so much negative energy from your body. You have a plan. You have a plan, and you take that plan and you implement it one step at a time. Go to Amazon and buy a dozen boxes of pasta. That's one thing you can do. Yeah, it's crazy. Or when you're at the grocery store, buy 2 or 3 boxes when it's on sale. My mother-in-law, Elizabeth, Justin's granny Elizabeth, she used to do this all the time. When she saw coffee on sale, she would stock up. When she would have things that she used all the time. What's in my COVID bag? Vitamin D, vitamin C, electrolytes. That's what's in my COVID bag. Zinc. Trying to think what else. Magnesium. Supplements. Yeah. So start your bag for stomach virus. It's a day at the beach. Go to the basement, grab your beach bag, and start putting together Pedialyte and Pedialyte popsicles and different things. Because when you got a little one that's sick, you don't want to give them just plain old popsicles. You need to get some electrolytes in them. So putting together these different bags, start building a plan. That's what Plan and Play Day is all about. Empty out some tote bag you got somewhere and start putting it together. And put your day at the beach bag in a place that you're not going to utilize this stuff until you need it. Put an air mattress in there, a little blow up air mattress that you would use in a pool. That way, if somebody needs to sleep in the bathroom, they're prepared. And a big old beach towel to cover up with, because sometimes the bathroom floor can be cold. I know. So putting together these things that you need. Oh, another thing I have in my COVID bag is Pepsid. I don't know why, but somebody said it reduces phlegm. Anything you can do to reduce phlegm. I also have bone broth packets that I bought on Amazon. Bone broth. And I have electrolyte tablets that I keep. Yeah. If you're sick and you're throwing up, sometimes you might need to sleep in the bathtub, y'all. Sleep in the tub or sleep on the floor by the toilet. Yeah, I've been there, done that. You can't get easy, so you just I curled up on the floor, but it would have been much nicer if I'd had an air mattress. If you're going to throw up, it's better to do it in the bathroom. Sometimes kids can't get to the bathroom quick enough. And mommies need to be in there too. So it's all common sense. It's just common sense. I've written an essay called A Day at the Beach It's all about being prepared. It's all about being prepared. And when we're prepared and when we have a pantry that is full, many, many, many years ago, somebody taught me. I don't know who taught me. Maybe it was my little lady that wrote these books. Beverly Nye. She might have been the one that taught me this. But put a date on your shampoo. How long does it take you to go through a bottle of shampoo? Well, I buy it by the quart because I go through 1 liter of shampoo every year. Yeah. So I have one that I'm using, and I also have one in reserve. So I could go 2 years without buying shampoo. Toilet paper, I'm trying to figure out how much we go through. But I think it's about a case a month or every 6 weeks. So if I know how long, I'm going to start dating the inside of a toilet paper roll to see how long it takes me to go through that. So the next time I load up the toilet paper, I'm going to date the inside of the roll, and I'll see if I use a roll a week. If I use a roll a week, that's good. I'm stocked for 2 years because I stay ahead. I stay ahead. And knowing how much I need, coffee. We have this one coffee that we like to drink, and you can't buy it at the store. You have to buy it at the coffee guy downtown. And he hasn't sent it to us yet, and we're just about out of our coffee, but I have backup coffee. I have McDonald's backup coffee that's in case we run out, because we can make do with that. But I ordered enough coffee to get us through till the middle of the summer. Robert said, "Why'd you order that much?" And I said, "Well, I want to make it worth his while to roast the coffee for us." Robert doesn't go through much toilet paper. I promise you, he doesn't. Not like I do. Anyway, what is your vitamin C that you take? My vitamin C, where is it? I thought I have a bottle here. Anyway, it's just on Amazon. It's a powder. It's a powder. I put scoops. One little scoop is 1,000 milligrams, and I put that in my water. And, learn about vitamins. Learn about them. Learn about how vitamin C can help you to ward off sickness. Do you grow your own beans? No, you can't grow your own beans unless you live in South America or Africa. You can't grow your own beans. But we do get whole beans, so we grind our own beans. But we know what we need, and we have backup. And we have backup ways to cook and backup ways to make coffee. And I have a generator, but there's been times we've had bad storms, bad snowstorms, and the snow has drifted up over the generator, and we didn't have electricity. So when we don't have electricity, we don't have water. That means no toilets gets flushed, no coffee gets made, none of that. None of that. So I have some gallons of water in the basement, just in case. Just in case, because you need drinking water. And we have the ability to go down to the stream and get water if we had to. But it's not the most sanitary thing to do. And it would need to be processed. It would need to be boiled. So I have a big pot that I could put in the fireplace to boil water. And I'm prepared. I'm prepared. And I did get a life straw bag that I can put 2 gallons in and filter. Yeah, filter. So folks, being prepared frees up your heart to not worry. To not worry if a storm happens. to take care of yourself, to take care of your family, to be able to feed your family. Yep, I take zinc every day. It's important. So, folks, I have some news for you. I talked to my nephew Alex. This is Patty's son, and he's the one that has the FlyLady Plus app. Now, if you don't have the FlyLady Plus app, it works well with our messages. It works well with our FlyLady Messenger app, which is a paid app. Alex's app is free. He is building out something that's amazing, and I can't wait for you to see it. But go to the App Store. Go to the App Store and download the FlyLady Plus app. Do it. You're going to love it. He's building a community that's where we can talk with people. We can comment. And it's only going to grow. He was so excited last night. He's just a 26-year-old kid who sees a need and he's intending to fill it. That's what he's going to do. Yep, the free app is good. It connects to our FlyLady messages, and it helps you with routines, all kinds of things. Go check it out. Go check it out. It's for iPhone. Yep. I don't know if it's for Android because I don't have an Android. Don't have anything Android. Robert does, but he's not going to download an app. So check it out. I don't know where everybody is on YouTube. There's just not many people there. But, with this app, maybe eventually we won't need YouTube and Facebook. We'll have our own community. And we won't worry about people shadow banning us and keeping people from joining and hiding our... people didn't get in here forever on YouTube. It's crazy. I don't want to depend on somebody else. I don't mind depending on Alex because he's family. And I've been working on our motto. I've been working on it. And we'll debut it New Year's Day or maybe the 31st, New Year's Eve. So I wish YouTube would get on the ball because they have kind of been slow about sending out the notifications. We had 200 people in Facebook before we had 7 people in YouTube. So get your calendars ordered, y'all. Big one and little one. We're going to be utilizing this little one a lot this year because we're going to get back to basics. And that's taking care of ourselves and doing what we need to do. I watched a video this morning that was the cam that the police officers had on their chests in Nashville. And I got one thing to say about the Nashville police officers. My heart is with them. Those men and women, I only heard one, but of all the stuff that was going on, I heard the sound from the RV that was saying, stay away, evacuate immediately. I heard all of that. But in all, I watched like 10 minutes worth of this cam that was on the police officers, this body cam. And did you know, I heard no ugly words. I don't know if they have been trained not to say ugly words, but they had no ugly words. They were matter of fact, let's get it done, do it. And they saved lives. They really did. They saved a lot of lives. So my heart goes out to them. I am thankful to God for men and women like those and those officers in Nashville. I love Nashville. In fact, I've been up and down that street. Michelle and I have walked up and down that street, and we've walked up and down Broadway with Eric, and we've had more fun in downtown Nashville than any place we've ever gone because we recorded our music in Nashville. The last album, we've done 4 albums for Eric in Nashville. So Nashville's like stomping ground for me. So get your calendars ordered. Get them ordered. And if you don't have the Back to Basics package, get that ordered. It's $49.95. It's an amazing deal. And please share our videos and hit the subscribe button and the notification button, the little bell. Do that and go sign up for Alex's app. We're going to do some cool things on this app. I've had him look at some apps that I really like and some of the things that make a difference in my life. And he's full of ideas. And when there's a community and we can talk to each other, and we can do this. I heard somebody talking outside. Anyway, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Let's start planning of building our pantry. Say you put together one meal that you can cook during a disaster or during a pandemic or during a shutdown that you don't have to leave the house. Write down the items that you need to do that with. Maybe get some powdered milk and different things to have on hand for the basics. And then start building your list of menus. Put it in your control journal, that your emergency meals. Maybe you can incorporate some every once in a while into your meals so you can rotate them in and out. But tuna casserole, where you just have to boil noodles and put together tuna fish and put it in a Dutch oven. Yeah, pancakes are easy. My Roomba just went back to its dock. I heard it go do-do-do-do. Anyway, folks, start planning that. Now, what are you going to do for fun today? I'm going to take down my Christmas tree the rest of the way. I have done really well, and I am going to get it put away. I got all the lights off yesterday. And here's a tip. If you have things with batteries in them, take the batteries out. Take the batteries out. Do not store your items, your candles and different things that have batteries. If your tree stays up till the 6th, that's fine. I tell everybody, let's see what the holiday mission is for today. Let me pull that out here. Holiday cleanup mission number 2. Today we're going to spend 15 minutes putting away your new holiday gifts. Yeah, let's get them put away. I've been trying to get mine up on the wall. This is one that Liz gave me, and Robert framed it for me. And so he had some walnut, and we put it together, and I hung it on the wall. It says, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." That's a good one. So spend 15 minutes putting away your new holiday gifts. And as you put something away where it belongs, declutter something. I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now. Every time I go into a drawer, I take something to put something in that drawer. I take something out of that drawer. And I either put it in a giveaway box or I toss it. If you have empty boxes and directions to things that are still hanging around, get rid of and put away what you need to save. Set your timer and work fast, and then sit back and celebrate what you've done. If you didn't use a holiday control journal this year, you can jumpstart next year by downloading it now as you're doing your cleanup after the holidays. You'll see lots of things to make notes about. Either use your old holiday control journal or start a new one. Here's the deal. Did you run out of Scotch tape this year? Maybe you need to get a supply of Scotch tape for your dispenser. Maybe you need to get some of those wrist ones. Check out some of the deals at Target and different places. Uh, and as you're putting away your holiday decorations, declutter some of them. Make room for the new. Get rid of some of the old that you really didn't like or use. I have three types of decorations. For my big tree, it's like a Appalachian Christmas because they're all handmade ornaments, fuzzy things that the cat can't hurt. And then I have made out of gourds and all kinds of stuff. And then I have a middle-sized tree that sits on a table that's got smaller decorations on it. And then I have my little cast iron tree. And I have 3 trees. I think I'm going to get rid of my big tree. Robert will die when I tell him that because he hates it. He'll be so happy. So there you have it. Go download your holiday control journal and start writing down the things that maybe you had lights that didn't work, that sort of thing. Write them down. Get them on the list. Let's do it. And I will see you at 3 o'clock. It's tea time at 3. Bring your tea. Now, we've got some sales that'll be going away after the first of the year. So don't procrastinate. Don't do that to yourself. You're only hurting you when you procrastinate. You know what it's like when you forget to, when you don't take the time to put out a new roll of toilet paper. Who's left high and dry? High and dripping is more like it. Anyway, folks, let's get some things done. Let's plan for the future, but we've got to set up baby steps each week. Each week, you might print out some sheets of paper that say at the top of them, your grocery list, but also include items for your food pantry. Just think about it. What do you need in your food pantry? Things to be able to cook if there's an emergency. And then we'll start building on those staples that you have to have. The flour, the sugar, the coffee. Building up a pantry. Know how long it takes you to go through a 4-pound, 5-pound bag of flour. No. You can do this. You really can. And you'll never run out. You'll never run out. The Mormons have this philosophy. They want you to keep a 2-year supply of food on hand, whether it's canned goods, frozen stuff. You know, having a good freezer is great, but if your freezer goes out or the electricity goes out, you may have to cook everything at one time if you have the ability to do that. A lot of people don't have the ability to do that. So let's know what we need and let's start building a stock of it. If you have a closet that's full of stuff that you don't use, start emptying out that closet to make room for your inventory. Yeah, we're building our inventory of things to save our family's lives. You can do it. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. I have a generator. We got a generator when we put the servers in our basement for our website. And it was a wonderful thing we did. But then we outgrew 2 T1 lines coming to our house. Always check the expiration dates when you buy. And Robert writes them on the label or on the can itself on the top in Sharpie so that he can look at it easily and know. But here's the deal, y'all. Even if stuff is in a can, if it doesn't have a dent in it and the expiration date is close, I'd still use it. Do not donate expired food to your food pantry. That is wrong. That is so wrong. Don't donate anything to your food pantries or to thrift stores or charities that's trash. It costs them money to get rid of it. So start your plan. Start baby steps to implement this plan. At the top of your notepad, always, every time, buy something for the pantry. Buy something for the pantry. That's right, Elizabeth. So build your pantry in such a way with boxes that you can put canned goods in and that you can put the newest in at the back of the box. Make it easy to pull things out instead of just stuffing things in. I got canisters that I put all my dried stuff in, my beans and pastas, different pastas and rices. So you have a lot of that. If you get our control journal off our website, there's a full pantry list in that. A full pantry list. Show us your pantry one day. It's so hard to do. I have 2 videos going. I may take a video of it and post it up on YouTube. But we work hard on our pantry. This past week, I've been looking at the things I was low on. And I used my last cake mix to make Robert a cake for Christmas. And I had a spice cake mix, and he loves fruitcake. He loves it. So at Thanksgiving, I made him some pumpkin bread, and he thought it was the best thing in the world. And we put apples and pecans and raisins in it. And he said it was almost as good as fruitcake. And he had the last little bit of the cake I made him with the spice cake recipe. He had that for breakfast this morning. So having staples on hand like pecans and apples and raisins, those are great things to have to cook with. I have canned pineapple. I have pineapple tidbits. I have peaches. And so you can take a cake mix and a can of peaches and make peach cobbler. So I ordered cake mixes, and you can get them on sale at the grocery store. Cake mixes. So every week, pick something. Desserts, meats, vegetables. You know, in a month, you could probably do 2 or 3 meals. Not 2 or 3 meals, but 2 or 3 topics. And get it in your freezer. Get it in your pantry. Do you keep... Well, Robert always has apples for lunch every day, so we've always got apples in the house. But I buy diced, dried apples, little bitty pieces of apples. I don't have to do anything to them but put hot water over them to hydrate them. And it works so great. It's just wonderful. You can use it on pork. You can do lots of things with these apples, and it's wonderful. You can make apple crisp. You can make apple cobblers. You can make apple pie. Anyway, y'all start a plan. Let's have a pantry. Let's build our pantry a little at a time. And you won't even notice it. And when you plan your meals, the money you save planning your menus is going to help you build this pantry. Really, it will. Mark my word. You can do it. I know you can. Because you're smart. I'll see y'all later. Getting out my magic wand. Let's see if I can